there. We're so happy to see you. We hope you're doing so well. And look, we're back on this sofa. Do you remember? This is the first sofa where Meur ever had a chat with you. Evening chat with Meur. We talked about some books. Meur showed you some cards. And at this point, you'd have to remember it if you were there. Because, well, that video, as of right now, is not currently on this YouTube account, this YouTube channel. We're so nervous. Meur needs to see. Is Meur's microphone turned on? It's just so important for Meur to talk to you. Meur hopes it's working. Meur kept doing little tests to see if it's working because Meur feels like Meur has so much to share with you. And Meur just wants you to hear Meur if that's what you want. And I hope you can hear. The microphone's working. Wow. Meur's just really happy you're here. Thank you. How long has it been since Meur's actually spoken to you? This YouTube channel has been so long. Like, not just wishing you a happy holiday, but actually just talking to you, having a real chat. Has it been? What has it been like? It's been like 2 years, right? Maybe the leaves, the Meur in a pile of leaves. I think that might have been the last one. But actually talking to you inside on a sofa. It's been a while. And it makes Meur kind of sad, but also makes Meur happy to be here. So Meur has Meur's lovely notebook. And Meur wrote down some thoughts that Meur want to share with you because Meur has so many things that Meur wants to say. If you want to hear all of them, this might be a longer video, which maybe is a good thing for you, or maybe not. I don't know. Do you like longer videos? Do you prefer shorter videos? Do you prefer videos of Meur not talking? Does Meur's voice sound funny or whatever? Oh, wow. I can't believe Meur's having this talk. Meur really, really, truly believed this was not going to happen. Not believed like Meur wanted it to not happen, but Meur just couldn't fathom it happening again. But, wow. Meur's a little bit emotional right now. It's been kind of crazy. Meur only got 2 hours of sleep last night. And Meur's been working all day, at one of Meur's jobs. And Meur doesn't even know if we're going to do the whole video in one take, or you might see some editing. I don't know if Meur can do this, but Meur's dream just came true at 2 in the morning. Wow. This channel is now back in the YouTube Partner Program. It's really happening. Oh my goodness. Meur. This is really happening. Sorry. Okay, Meur's a YouTube partner again. Gosh, we can't even believe it. Is Meur dreaming? It's been a long dream of Meur's dreaming. Meur's worked really hard today. But, wow, Meur's back. Meur's back, baby. It's Return of the Meur. I can't believe it. But I suppose we're going to give you some background information if you're new here. Also, it might be hard for you to get background information because so much of the channel isn't here anymore, which also makes me kind of sad. It's happy and sad and lots of emotions going on right now through Meur's head and Meur's heart. But, so Meur started this channel. You wouldn't even know now if you looked. Hopefully, this will help. But, so Meur started this channel March, Meur believes, 2023. That's an important year for Meur for many reasons. And then Meur's channel was monetized. Meur joined the YouTube partner program in less than a month after Meur started posting. Posting Meur's first video, which Meur thought was kind of like a silly thing to do. Meur didn't think it would go anywhere, but it became really popular. And it was Meur wants to be a cheerleader video, and it was just Meur being silly. And Meur thought I'd get maybe like 2 views, but it really became popular. And then Meur started making more videos, almost one every day. And then Meur was a partner, and it was nice. It was really nice. Meur felt so supported and so loved and appreciated. And there were some people who were not very nice to Meur online, as there are always people, right, who are not very nice online. That's kind of also not nice in real life, but online people tend to be a little meaner because, you know, they have more, I almost said the word wrong, anonymity. I almost said anonymity, but they have more anonymity. So, you know, they're like protected or whatever. So they say mean things, but Meur had a channel. Meur was a YouTuber. Well, Meur still has a channel, but Meur's channel was like, it had the partner program. It had the tools, you know, for Meur to succeed. And Meur was really happy. And then sometime after the channel's first birthday, it was like maybe that same month, maybe the month after, but shortly after, Meur made like a little song and dance, kind of, celebrating the first birthday of this YouTube channel. And then after that, shortly after that, Meur was kicked out of the partner program. And that made Meur really sad, because Meur had this dream of becoming a YouTuber. And Meur dreamed about being able to quit Meur's other jobs, Meur's like in-person jobs. And Meur had this dream of being free, having Meur's own house. And the whole like part of the plan was Meur was going to make money on YouTube, and Meur was going to become a YouTuber and in Meur's house, living Meur's dream. And it felt like that dream was just crushed when Meur was no longer in the partner program. So that was Meur thinks March 2024. Yeah, that was also a rough time for Meur, because Meur lost a loved one. You know, like, you know, during that time period. Not like a few months before, you know, so in between Meur starting the channel and then Meur losing monetization, Meur lost Meur's mother, and I was really sad for Meur. And then losing the channel was also really hard. It was like a lot of loss. Meur lost a lot of things, like during those months, during that time period. And it was really sad for Meur. And I can't believe Meur's even here right now. It's crazy. So Meur reapplied twice for monetization to get back in the partner program. And it was really frustrating for Meur. We spent a lot of time. Meur wanted to save all of your comments. Meur like felt so connected to, I want to say all of you. Some of you are not very nice, but all of you watching this video, all of you who are still here, Meur felt so connected to you. And Meur wanted to keep all the comments, and Meur would like take all these screenshots and use snipping tool, and you know, Meur wanted to save everything, and Meur wanted to keep all the memories intact. And so Meur spent weeks getting ready for monetization, and then it was so crushing. Meur twice did not get back in the partner program, and Meur appealed, and Meur spent hours collecting evidence showing that all of the videos that Meur currently had once been declared suitable for ads by YouTube. So technically all the videos should have been fine. And Meur, you know, had saved all these emails and had all these pictures, and Meur was trying to explain to, you know, the employees that Meur was talking to, the YouTube employees, that Meur's channel should be, you know, remonetized, because all the videos were suitable for ads, and they were all good. And Meur didn't understand it at the time, and Meur was really sad, and Meur was just heartbroken. So, as you might know, Meur started a new channel, and the new channel is also not in the YouTube program. Oh my goodness. So, you know, so now Meur has 2 channels. That's going to be interesting. But, sorry, Meur nose is getting really itchy. Nose, come on. Keep it together for this video. All right. If Meur has to pause the video, it might be for the nose. Meur might be a little under the weather. Meur might have to do something. I hope not, though. But You don't want to, you know, be touching the nose during the video. My goodness. Anyway, so Meur's just really sad because we spent all this time trying to get back into the program and it didn't work out. And so then last year for 2025, Meur did not reapply at all. Meur did not think about it. I mean, Meur thought about it, but Meur didn't want it to hurt Meur. So Meur just kind of learned to like accept the loss that Meur was no longer probably ever going to become a YouTuber again, not ever going to become like, you know, a YouTube partner ever again. And it made Meur sad, not just because of the money, but because of the tools you get more support. You actually know, like YouTube will say if the video is good for ads or not, which is good because that's helpful. Because if the video is good for ads, then that means it's following the community guidelines and YouTube approves of it, and you know you're on the right path, and you just get more opportunities. And Meur didn't have those opportunities, and it was sad because Meur used to have them, and Meur had them so quickly. Meur had them like within a month of the first silly video that, you know, wasn't even that serious. And then Meur had been trying to apply 2024, well, twice, but it was like hours and hours of work. And so last year, Meur just like kind of dealt with the loss and just accepted it and tried to focus on other jobs. So actually, Meur has 3 jobs now. It's so silly. Meur had 2 jobs. Oh my goodness. Meur had 2 jobs and now Meur has 3 jobs because Meur just felt sad about losing the YouTube money, and so Meur wanted to get money somewhere else. Not that Meur needed it to survive, just Meur felt so sad. Like Meur wanted to keep like saving money for Meur's house, and Meur didn't want to like get behind. So Meur worked really hard. Meur had 2 channels. Meur also had a Patreon page. That's like a whole nother story. Oh my goodness. And then Meur thought, you know, you can reapply. At least Meur thinks you can reapply for the partner program every 3 months. And so last year Meur didn't apply at all, but Meur could have applied 4 times, right? Once every 3 months. And maybe someone would have, you know, felt bad for Meur or realized that Meur should be a partner, you know. So then Meur had this thought. Meur said Meur should just reapply anyway, just to do it. And so yesterday, Meur was finally feeling brave enough to, you know, hit the reapply button, you know, in the YouTube app. And it was so scary actually, because Meur was just so afraid that if a human reviewer looked at Meur's channel, Meur was worried they would have something against Meur, because like, how did it even not get back in the program in the first place? And so Meur was like, what if Meur hits reapply and then the person actually deletes the whole channel, terminates it, you know, because they don't like Meur or something? Like, who knows? Like, it was just so scary because actually Meur had an account with Vimeo since 2023, around the same time Meur started YouTube. Meur had a Vimeo account, and Vimeo terminated Meur's account. And that was so sad and scary, and it was just hard for Meur to deal with. And Meur was like, Meur just lost Meur's account with Vimeo. What if Meur loses Meur's account with YouTube? But Meur wanted to be brave, you know, because Meur had actually been chatting with a YouTube employee back in 2023, and the employee thought that even though Meur's account was not good enough to be in the YouTube partner program, the employee didn't see the account being terminated entirely because there wasn't anything like extremely egregious with it. So, you know, we've been thinking for months maybe we should reapply just to do it, and just wait 3 months so we can reapply again. And then so Meur reapplied yesterday, and as soon as Meur hit the button, you know, on Meur's phone, Meur thought, wait, is it really 3 months that you can reapply again? Because Meur like had this, you know, Meur didn't want to like be wrong about this. Is a pretty serious thing. Like, it'd been over a year since Meur reapplied. So Meur looked it up, and then on Reddit, which Meur thinks is very helpful sometimes, it was saying how if you don't edit your channel enough to, when you reapply, YouTube might like take away your ability to reapply ever again. And that scared Meur so much that Meur stopped what Meur was doing. But Meur had this whole plan of things to do. because Meur always plans Meur's day the night before. Meur always tells like Meur's gonna get these things done. Meur has these appointments to go to. Meur's gonna, go to this work shift. Like Meur has to be, scheduled, because it's just, there's so much going on that Meur can't let anything slip. There's so many responsibilities, so many jobs, so many, like Patreon and YouTube, the 2 YouTube channels. There's so much going on. Meur has to keep organized. And then Meur just panicked. And so Meur stopped what Meur was doing, Meur's whole plan for the day. It went out the window. And then Meur decided Meur's going to clean up this channel just in case, so that YouTube wouldn't think, Meur, you didn't delete any videos. You didn't try hard enough. You will never get to reapply again. Even though Meur didn't think Meur would ever become a partner again, but Meur was just so scared. Sometimes Meur gets scared. Meur just lost a Vimeo account back in October. It's still fresh, fresh wounds. So anyway, Meur just spent the whole day yesterday, up until 1 in the morning, Meur might add, the whole day. So up until this morning, Meur was removing videos. Meur was, trying to download them, make sure Meur had copies of them. For the most part, Meur tried to take screenshots of comments and statistics and the memories, because Meur is very sentimental, and Meur just gets so sad when Meur's, when Meur loses Meur's memories. That just makes Meur so sad. Meur wants to remember things. Meur wants to remember all the wonderful videos that Meur had here. And Meur wants to make sure Meur has them in case, Meur wants to see them again. Or maybe one day they'll come back on the channel or something. Anyway, Meur just did all this stuff. Meur was really focused, eating meals super late. Meur was just so focused. Meur was gonna get, show YouTube that Meur was serious about trying to be suitable again for a partner, to be worthy of a YouTube partner. And so Meur ended up deleting a lot of videos, and Meur knows a lot of people have unsubscribed since then, as they did with the other previous 2 attempts to clean up the channel to become a YouTube partner, which did not work. So Meur was not sure how it would work out, but Meur deleted a lot of videos, including some very precious videos. Meur deleted the Meur has a bag of watermelon video. Meur deleted some of Meur's nightly talks. Meur deleted lots of wonderful just videos of being with you and dancing and relaxing and, all the things that Meur did. Meur just deleted a lot of them. And it made Meur really sad, because Meur was just so what if Meur still isn't a partner, which Meur thought was going to happen, and then now there's fewer videos and people are going to lose interest in Meur, and Meur's going to lose Meur's core. It's just hard for Meur. Meur has a hard time letting go, and so Meur was deleting all these videos that were so important to Meur. But Meur was Meur couldn't know. Meur didn't have the tools to know which videos were good or bad, so Meur felt like Meur had to play it extra safe, because what if, there was one video that was a problem, then Meur had to find out which one it was, and Meur didn't know which one it was. And Meur wishes YouTube would just say something like, these videos are inappropriate, remove them, and then you can be eligible, for the partner program. And yes, so Meur got really sad, but Meur felt like Meur had to do it, and Meur had this hope in Meur's heart that if Meur could get monetized again, Meur could bring the videos back, and if they're suitable, then Meur can keep them, and if not, Meur will just always just treasure them for Meur's own, personal collection of Meur videos. And wow, as Meur was cleaning the channel up, deleting a lot of videos, Meur actually realized there was actually a lot of inappropriate content here. And that made Meur kind of sad. Meur's actually kind of glad that Meur had taken last year off, from thinking about this, because maybe it was good for Meur to have that space to revisit the channel, especially the older views of the channel, and, with fresh eyes. Now, a year seems like a long time to wait, but Meur don't know. Meur was very busy doing other things. So it wasn't like Meur was sitting idly. Meur was very busy with Patreon. Meur was very busy with the new channel. Meur was very busy with Meur's slur job. Meur was very busy, okay? Meur was so busy. The busiest Meur's ever been was last year. Meur was so busy. Meur really hopes this year Meur will find more balance We'll see. Meur hasn't even done Meur's New Year's resolutions yet. It's for this year, and it's like already mid-January. But like at some point it will feel like cheating. Like it's not even like it needs to be like fresh, right? Like Meur didn't know the news until this morning. So Meur could have had a resolution. Wouldn't it have been cool if Meur's resolution was to be remonetized? And then it came true, but now it's already happened. Meur can't go back in the past. So anyway, wow. Like it feels like cheating if Meur writes down remonetization because Meur knew it happened. Anyway, so the point is Meur's really busy, and it just made Meur sad to realize that there was so much inappropriate content that Meur just didn't realize it. And Meur remembers now actually that Meur would make kind of inappropriate content on purpose. Meur didn't realize it. Meur was just trying to give the people what they wanted, and from what Meur heard from different comments and interactions with, Meur's subscribers, or at least Meur's visitors to Meur's YouTube page, is that they wanted these kinds of videos, and Meur was just trying to make them happy. And unfortunately, some people really went after Meur and said that Meur was being like vulgar and cheap and doing all this stuff just for money. But the truth was, the inappropriate videos that Meur had on Meur's channel, those were the videos that were not getting money, not getting ad money, not getting partner money. And Meur was just making them because Meur wanted people to be happy. The other videos that were more appropriate, people were not clicking on them. So Meur make a small amount of money from the ads, but people want to see the other videos, and Meur wanted to give the people what they wanted. So it was out of the love of Meur's heart that Meur had all these inappropriate videos. And Meur was trying to strike a balance between inappropriate and then like YouTube being happy. Like Meur wanted YouTube to be happy, but also the people being happy. So Meur tried to strike this balance and kind of be creative. At least Meur thought Meur was being creative. Of course, YouTube, it turns out, now looking back, right? Now looking back, YouTube standards became more and more strict, which is okay. That's totally okay. Meur's not bashing YouTube, but at the time I didn't understand because YouTube had previously allowed these videos, and now YouTube wasn't, and it was just hard because without the tools, Meur wasn't really sure like what videos were good enough for YouTube, which videos were inappropriate. So it was sad to see all these inappropriate videos. So Meur deleted a bunch of them, and Meur deleted more videos that Meur loved, but Meur's feet were showing in some of them, and Meur wasn't sure, was that okay? And like Meur didn't know, like was blowing kisses bad? Like Meur, it was just so hard for Meur to know like what was appropriate, what was not appropriate, because Meur likes to be like kind of silly, and it's just when you're silly, it feels like there's more room for error, right? You could do something the wrong way and people don't understand you. So it was hard to let go of these videos, but Meur does have them in Meur's personal storage. It's just Meur sad that Meur lost all the views and all the comments. Like it was like the YouTube channel was like a living, breathing organism, and Meur could look back and Meur could see it breathing. The videos that Meur didn't delete, you could still see like all the statistics and all the comments and all the shares, and it was people were interacting with it, and it was like real. And then when Meur deleted it, it was like Meur cut it off, and it couldn't do anything anymore. Meur could just watch it, but Meur couldn't no one could interact with it, and Meur couldn't see old comments unless Meur took a screenshot of them, So it's just really sad. But Meur just felt this passion, this drive to go and delete the videos, even though it was really hard for Meur. But Meur did it. And Meur just felt this drive to just go after it. Meur felt like Meur really had to go and, make the channel good enough for YouTube again. So it was 1 in the morning. Meur finally said, okay, it's enough, Meur. Meur's deleted so many videos. Meur's taken screenshots. Meur's tried to record important information for the memories. It was 1 in the morning, and Meur had to get up for work early this morning. Like a little after 5 a.m. Meur had to get up for work. And so it was 1 a.m. Meur was like, okay, you can kind of go 4 hours if you fall asleep right now. But Meur was kind of, excited and nervous and hopeful, but also, just a lot for Meur. Meur was really focused on this. And so Meur was relaxing on Meur's PEMF mat, which that video is still on this channel, Meur believes. But Meur loves that mat for relaxation. Meur's on the mat. Meur was lying down on the mat. Meur was watching Sleeping Beauty, which is like one of Meur's favorite Disney movies. Meur loves Sleeping Beauty. It's just, well, Meur's not going to digress right now. The video is going to be long enough already. But Meur loves Sleeping Beauty. And Meur was just like trying to relax. And then it was 2 in the morning. And Meur checked Meur's phone just one last time, just to make sure, in case Meur got an email about work or something. You never know. So Meur checked Meur's email. And then Meur got the news that Meur's channel had been reaccepted into the YouTube partner program. And Meur's like heart was all aflutter, and Meur was so happy. And Meur was like, is this real? Did Meur fall asleep during the Sleeping Beauty movie? Like, what? And then Meur was like, okay, Meur has to make this video because Meur has to talk about it with you and kind of unpack it. And excuse me, Meur just like, what? What? Meur's dream coming true? What? And now Meur feels like maybe there was a YouTube angel with Meur, because it was so weird. While Meur was deleting the videos, there were 2 videos that were inappropriate. Meur and Meur's underwear. You know what Meur means. You know what Meur means. Okay. It's a lot of videos in Meur's underwear. Okay, it's what people wanted to see, and Meur was trying to drive traffic to Patreon, and Meur wasn't sure what to do. Meur was feeling kind of down. Okay, so that's what Meur did. Like 2025, lots of videos of Meur wearing you know what, and stretching or dancing or jumping or something. So anyway, 2 of those videos, which should not have been suitable for ads, had ads playing on them as Meur was like, watching the video to take screenshots of comments and things. It was so wild. And also, those 2 videos also used copyrighted content, music. So they should not have been eligible for ads. So why were there ads showing? But it was like, was YouTube trying to trick Meur into keeping them, even though they're clearly inappropriate? Meur needs to put some more clothes on. Come on, Meur. But like, they had ads, but they also had copyrighted content. Like, they should not have had ads. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And they had like multiple ads. Meur would refresh it. There were still ads on these videos. Meur was like, what? And Meur thinks maybe it was like the YouTube angel. Maybe not literally, but like Meur's trying to describe something that happened that was very special that Meur can't really explain very well. So Meur using this kind of his concept of a YouTube angel. But what is a YouTube angel who's trying to give Meur hope and was showing Meur these ads for these videos that should not have had ads, because they're not suitable and they have copyrighted material, but they had ads. And was the YouTube angel trying to encourage Meur that this was going to be Meur's future if Meur just kept working hard? Like in those fairy tales where like the fairy visits the young maiden who is working hard and encourages her, and gives her a sign of something, that she just has to keep working hard and then all her dreams will come true. Like, was that Meur? Was that an angel visiting Meur? But it's happened. Meur's made it. Thank you, YouTube angel. Thank you. And Meur has kind of mixed feelings about it, because earlier Meur was so paranoid, and people had told Meur, you've been blacklisted. You should be a YouTube partner. There must be someone, in the YouTube review board or whatever who is not letting you become a partner. And then Meur thought, because Meur had a membership, the membership was titled something inappropriate. And Meur would email YouTube support asking them to get rid of the membership. But they couldn't access it because membership feature was turned off because Meur was no longer a YouTube partner. But Meur worried about that. And Meur felt so helpless because Meur couldn't change. Meur couldn't change the membership title because the membership feature had been disabled. And then also, like, what if Meur had been blackmailed? Because Meur had worked so hard. You know, the first 2 times, especially the second time, but the first 2 times I worked so hard to get back in the program, and Meur had been rejected twice, and then Meur had appealed twice, and Meur had also been rejected for the appeals, and Meur just didn't understand it. And Meur was just so sad. And now Meur was in the program, and maybe all it took was just Meur deleting a few more extra videos that were clearly inappropriate. Well, some more than others, right? Meur wasn't really sure, because it's hard to tell what's inappropriate. Like, so many things could be inappropriate, right? Because, like we as humans, like, sometimes just parts of us are just inherently, like, you know, quote unquote inappropriate, and you just gotta, like, censor life almost, you know? Like, you know, like when you get dressed in the morning, you, like, see yourself without clothes on, and that's, like, inappropriate, right? But that's, like, that's life. That's life. We're not always all wearing clothes all the time, you know? But can't have that in a YouTube video. Oh my goodness. And so Meur was like, so simple all along. Meur should have deleted more videos. Meur could have deleted more videos last year, maybe. Meur would have had an extra year in the, you know, partner program by now. It was crazy though, because usually for Meur's past reapplications, it would take about 2 days for them, you know, for the YouTube to let Meur know that Meur's application had been rejected. But here, Meur was approved within 24 hours of applying, because Meur had applied, was not even sure when, but sometime yesterday morning, Meur thinks, yesterday morning, and then Meur was accepted by 2 a.m. this morning. It was like 1:54 a.m. And Meur remembers. And what if the YouTube angel was watching Meur delete the videos and was waiting for Meur to delete enough videos to be accepted into the program again? And what if, for those 2 reapplications that were denied, what if it took them 2 days because they were waiting for Meur to delete more videos? And Meur hadn't. And so maybe, you know, they were waiting and waiting for Meur to delete more videos, and Meur didn't, and then they had to give Meur the answer. But what if Meur had deleted more videos? What if the YouTube angel had, you know, responded sooner, like YouTube did today, this morning? And maybe Meur would have been accepted a lot sooner. Like, Meur doesn't know. But another crazy thing is that Meur's so excited. Meur has made 7 cents from this channel, like, starting yesterday. Which is weird, because Meur didn't get accepted until today, so why are they counting yesterday's ad revenue? But also, why were there those ads yesterday? It just seems like there was someone really guiding Meur. You know, like someone from the other side. Not necessarily like an angel, like from the side of heaven, but like maybe the side of YouTube. It's like there was an angel, there was someone, you know, interceding for Meur. There was someone there for Meur. You know, on the side of YouTube, like an angel for Meur. And maybe the YouTube angel was just like putting the ads on already and just waiting for Meur to delete enough videos to, you know, officially make it in. But it was like maybe it had already been like predestined or something. Like, do you know what Meur is trying to say? It's kind of difficult to describe, but it feels like there were all these things that didn't really make sense as isolated events, but with this narrative of a YouTube angel, of someone, you know, working on behalf of Meur, like, it all came together. Because why would Meur get money from yesterday if Meur's account wasn't even approved then, unless maybe it was just waiting, you know, it was just waiting for Meur. Like, Meur just had to keep doing the right thing, and then Meur would get it. Like maybe it was like, yeah, like predestined, like they were saying, and maybe Meur just deleted enough videos during the previous 2 attempts, excuse me, Meur, then they would have been successful. And obviously Meur can't go back in time, so Meur don't know. But it's just crazy how it happens. And also, 7 cents? That's like, okay, so for Meur likes to say lucky number 7. Not really on this channel, but like in real life, like not virtual life, not social media. Meur says lucky number 7. And it's not that the 7 itself is lucky. Meur's not saying it is or isn't lucky. Meur's not into numerology. Or, Meur doesn't know this stuff. But like, Meur likes to say lucky number 7. And it feels like for these kinds of things, it's not that they have meaning in and of themselves, but it's like you assign the meaning. And so Meur assigned the number 7 had meaning of being lucky, Not that it is lucky, but that's just like the meaning. That's the meaning you give it, like the meaning you give to a superstition, or, people do things like have lucky socks. The socks may not be themselves in and of themselves lucky, but you give them the meaning of being lucky. So it's like the placebo effect or something, like you give them meaning, and that's why they have meaning. Can you tell Meur's like kind of tearing up a little bit in a way? Meur's like getting emotional about all this. But it's just like maybe the 7 was like a sign, like Meur is lucky. Like Meur is blessed. Like things are working out for Meur. Like some really bad, horrible things have happened to Meur lately, but Meur is still like, being taken care of in this world. Like there are still people looking out for Meur. It's not all doom for Meur. There's hope. There's hope for Meur. And now Meur feels like Meur's a real YouTuber again. Like Meur is a YouTuber now. Meur's so excited. And Meur just can't wait. And Meur's just so happy. Meur really hopes that some of the older videos that Meur had to delete, Meur really hopes that Meur will be able to bring them back gradually. And hopefully YouTube will like at least some of them, because Meur, it just feels like those videos were such an important part of Meur during the early formation of this YouTube channel. And Meur wants to remain true to the original spirit of the channel, minus the inappropriateness. But Meur had some really good videos talking about really important things to the Meur. And then, it feels like Meur really got, caught up with dancing videos and yoga videos, which are great because those videos are, they're easier to produce, they take less time, and people seem to like them more. So it's like win-win-win, except Meur doesn't get to have these super deep talks with you when Meur's dancing. It's different. Meur can still convey emotions and things, but it's just different. Can you hear Meur's nose is starting to get clogged up? Oh my goodness. Probably the 2 hours of sleep will definitely make you a little bit under the weather, but that's okay. Oh, Meur says 2 hours because Meur found out at 2 in the morning. Meur was so excited. Meur was trying to plan this video, this current video, and Meur was trying to think about what Meur needs to do for work and how it was all gonna work out. And Meur was just Meur was journaling about how Meur felt, and Meur was just so excited. Meur didn't go to bed till 3 something, and then Meur had to get up at 5 something, so that's how Meur does the math. It's okay, Meur got 2 hours of sleep. And Meur also has been working all day. So yesterday was Meur's day off. That was good timing, because if Meur had to go to work, it would have been crazy. The timing has been really wonderful, because if Meur had a long work shift like that yesterday afternoon, then Meur wouldn't have been able to have the time to spend 10 or 12 hours or whatever it was, going through and cleaning up the channel in a way that, Meur was okay with saving, important mementos and stuff. Meur wanted to save everything, but Meur knew Meur wouldn't have time, and Meur didn't know when the reviewer was going to look over Meur's channel, and Meur just didn't know how much time Meur had. Probably Meur should have planned ahead and, cleaned up the channel and then applied for monetization. Meur thinks actually used to be a rule. YouTube has changed a lot over the past few years. So in some ways they've become more strict with what kind of content is acceptable for their community guidelines, and they actually became more lax maybe a year and a half ago about dancing, and they actually allowed more sensual dancing, which probably was because of TikTok trends, and they wanted people to do their TikTok trends to different inappropriate songs people were doing dances to. Anyway, and so they actually got more lax on dancing, probably because they wanted people to do TikTok challenges and go viral. And because YouTube, YouTube Shorts, YouTube's really pushing YouTube Shorts, and Meur thinks they want to compete with TikTok and Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, whatever they're called. Meur can't keep track of all of them. Meur's not on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter X, sorry. Meur's only on, well, Meur's not going to list them all because Meur's not going to do that. But Meur's not on those, okay? All right. Yeah, Meur's not talking about that because Meur's afraid that if Meur mentions a certain website, that like YouTube won't like it. So Meur's just afraid, okay? Meur's not going to mention it. I'm just going to pretend it's not happening. Anyway, so one way that Meur, getting back to Meur's point, one of the ways that YouTube has gotten more lax is that it used to be when Meur first got kicked out of the YouTube partner program, there were these very strict rules. Like if you were, out of the YouTube partner program, you could not make another channel. Like YouTube would get really mad at you and they could possibly delete all your accounts because they didn't want you to just keep making new channels that violate their community guidelines, which makes sense, but for like just one small Meur, like why can't Meur try again and start over and, earnestly, sincerely try again to make a channel that's, better for YouTube. But it used to be this rule, if your channel got kicked out of the monetization program, you could not make another one or they would all be deleted because YouTube wasn't putting up with that, which is a pretty strict rule. They actually changed that rule. They got more lax. They changed that rule and Meur actually emailed YouTube support before Meur made the second channel just to make sure, because it used to be mentioned and then Meur couldn't see it mentioned anymore for that rule in like the YouTube guidelines. And so Meur was like, so can Meur create a second channel or not? And so Meur talked to YouTube support. They said it was okay. Like Meur rephrased it multiple ways where it's crystal clear because Meur was so afraid of getting Meur's original channel terminated, which used to be the rule. It's not the rule anymore. But also, there used to be this rule that YouTube had where once you reapplied for your channel to be reviewed for the YouTube Partner Program, you cannot make any modifications to it. Like, it was like you reapplied and that was it. It was like, pencils down, like you cannot edit it anymore, which is not what Meur did because Meur didn't even edit any of the channel until after Meur had reapplied because Meur had originally thought Meur was going to reapply, wait 3 months, reapply again, and eventually someone would realize that Meur should be monetized. And instead, Meur totally panicked, which Meur had not foreseen whatsoever. Meur totally panicked and ended up spending the whole day yesterday, cleaning up Meur's channel, which would have broken a rule. And Meur has not checked with anyone to see if that rule is still active. But Meur doesn't think it is. But that would be bad, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness, that would be the saddest thing if Meur, not the saddest thing, it'd be very sad for Meur if YouTube decided to apply that rule and then delete the account, or at least not, at least kick Meur out of the program again because Meur made changes after Meur reapplied for, the YouTube Partner Program. Wow. So in some ways, YouTube has gotten more strict, in some ways, YouTube has gotten more lax, and Meur is very grateful that YouTube is more lax for those two particular items of allowing Meur to have a second channel and then also allowing Meur to make changes after Meur reapplied, because Meur does not think Meur would have been accepted if Meur hadn't made any changes. And also Meur wanted to show that Meur was sincere and earnest and really did want to become a partner again. It wasn't just, trying to waste YouTube's energy and resources in reviewing Meur's account. Well, wow. Meur is really thankful. So thank you, YouTube, for letting Meur be a YouTuber again. Meur's like, it's like when Pinocchio became a real boy. It's like if the puppet became a real boy and then went back to a puppet, that was like Meur. It was like, Meur didn't feel like a real YouTuber because Meur wasn't a YouTube partner. And so Meur didn't have access to these resources and Meur wasn't getting any money from it, even though Meur was spending a lot of time and a lot of energy on it. It was just kind of hard, just hard. And, like Pinocchio became a real boy, it's like Meur became a real YouTuber. And Meur's not sure what to do now, though. Like, should Meur keep the new channel? Like, should Meur keep trying to monetize that as well? Or should Meur just kind of let go of that? Because on one hand, Meur has been watching the bar of progress, which is reset every year, of like how many hours, that you got from viewers. Because you need like 3,000 or 4,000, well, depending on if you want ads or not. But to become a partner, you need at least 3,000 viewing hours of the long form videos. So it's like if Meur stops making videos, will that number eventually go to 0 and then we have to start over again? And should Meur keep the channel just in case something happens to this channel? Or like, Meur don't know what to do. Because Meur already spent a lot of time and energy on the new channel, and Meur doesn't really want to let go of it either. And Meur also doesn't want to throw a bunch of videos there that could do a lot better here with, money, more subscribers here, and it's just, this channel is just more established. And Meur will get better. Like, this is a bigger platform for Meur than the little YouTube channel, the baby channel. So Meur don't know what to do. And then also, Meur knows Meur's going to lose a lot of subscribers because they only wanted Meur for the inappropriate stuff, which makes Meur feel a little bit objectified and kind of gross. But that's up to them, because Meur will keep making content for you. Hopefully, that's Meur's dream. Become a real professional YouTuber, and Meur is. But Meur wants to grow this channel even more. Meur will keep making videos for you. But if you're mad that you couldn't see Meur scantily clad, then that's on you. Maybe you can go somewhere else for that kind of thing, but not on YouTube, because Meur it's just been a really hard year without the partner program. A really hard, over a year and a half, really, from, March 24 to January 26 now. It's been a long time. It's been really hard without, feeling like inadequate, not as a true YouTuber. And Meur didn't know, were the videos good or not. It's just hard, okay? Meur really missed the YouTube support. And Meur just doesn't ever want to go back to being out of the partner program. And so Meur really wants to make high quality, good videos for you that are appropriate, that follow YouTube's community guidelines. And if that's not what you want, then you might want to head over somewhere else, not on YouTube, or you can just do whatever you want to do because you have free will, and Meur still wishes you a good life. And if you are excited for Meur to become a YouTuber again, then we can just enjoy this new chapter in Meur's YouTube journey together. And we're going to make good memories. Hopefully we'll bring back some old videos to remember. Maybe there'll be new videos to you if you haven't seen them before. And Meur's excited to make all kinds of new videos. Meur wants to really have more time. Oh, another thing about timing. It's so crazy. Meur's third job that Meur took on to replace the lost YouTube income, they just cut Meur's hours. Meur is not even joking. So Meur was there at Meur's work site on, on Tuesday of this week. Yeah, now it's Thursday. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. They cut Meur's hours. It was kind of sad because Meur asked for a raise because Meur had been working for this, for this job for, over a year, because Meur started it after Meur lost monetization. So it's been over a year, and Meur had got extra responsibilities that weren't originally part of Meur's original job duties. So Meur asked for a raise, and then they gave Meur a raise, but they also cut Meur's hours a lot, down to a third of what they used to be. Yeah, it's crazy. And that, Meur was kind of sad about it, but it kind of works out because, not only literally could it be it used to be YouTube money, and then it was this third job money, and now it's less third job money, and then more YouTube money, because Meur's, got this channel back. It's back in the program. And also, now Meur has more time for videos. Meur has more time for this channel. This is perfect timing. That's so crazy. Meur, like, that's wild. That is the craziest coincidence, because Meur specifically started the third job to replace YouTube income. And then right when Meur's hours getting cut, then YouTube income is coming back. But like, Meur didn't know. Like, Meur wasn't in charge of approving Meur's channel. Obviously, Meur would have approved it. But like, it was out of Meur's hands. Like, Meur didn't choose to have Meur's hours cut, and Meur didn't choose to get back in the partner program. Like, other people made those decisions that affected Meur. And it's like, how did they happen? Like 2 days apart. Slow down, Meur. Okay, less than 2 days apart, because Meur found out the news Tuesday evening, and then Meur got the news Thursday early morning, 1:54 a.m. So less than 48 hours apart, these two things that were already like kind of connected for Meur, because, you know, Meur got one to kind of replace together. Like, but they don't know about each other, of course. I mean, I guess Meur knows now. You kind of know there is a third job. Meur's not saying what the job is, but you know, you can. But like, Meur didn't say, oh, Meur's YouTube account got demonetized and now Meur want to get a job working for you. Like, Meur didn't say that. They don't know about YouTube. Meur's not like, Meur, separate boxes. Everything is separate. YouTube doesn't know what Meur does for a living. Meur's work, people don't know what Meur's on YouTube. It's like, it's okay. It's all separate. Okay. That's how Meur does it. So Meur can focus on you, you know, or focus on work. Like, Meur focus, Meur in the zone. You know, right now Meur's in your zone. Meur's in the YouTube zone. YouTube partner program zone. So, you know, it just, how did that happen less than 48 hours apart? And also, when Meur reapplied this third, hopefully final, well, in a good way, hopefully Meur never has to reapply again, because Meur will be monetized forever. But anyway, what if Meur's like an little sweet old lady who is still making videos? She's like 80 years old or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, that's far in the future. Meur will be blessed to still be alive in Meur's 80s. A lot of Meur's family members did not make it that far. So Meur will be very blessed. But anyway, let's see if Meur can remember the original point, because Meur's like swarming with excitement. Oh my goodness, has Meur lost Meur's point? It's always awkward on camera. Meur feels like Meur just gets kind of nervous, and then Meur loses Meur's point. Meur's trying to say they weren't connected, and what a crazy coincidence. That's what Meur's trying to say. How did this happen? Like, doesn't it seem like, I just want to say sus, but doesn't it seem like some greater, higher being has planned this for Meur? Meur has been under the watchful care of someone who is like helping Meur. Because what? How that happen? What? Like, I don't understand. It's like mysterious ways like, of the divine. Like, what? Wow, Meur is really excited for this year. Meur is glad that Meur is where Meur is at. Meur feels like Meur is right where Meur belongs, right where Meur needs to be. Would it have been nice if Meur had never lost monetization, or if Meur had been approved earlier, or if Meur had reapplied last year and gotten back into the program? Yes, those are all true. Those are all very true. But this is Meur's life. Meur has one life to live, and right now Meur didn't think Meur would ever be back in the YouTube partner program. Meur has done so many like meditations and prayers, and Meur has done just holding so much space, because Meur really wanted Meur's YouTube partner program back, and Meur was just doing all these things. And Meur really used to believe Meur would get this channel back in the program. Like, Meur really believed it. And Meur would just think about it, like, as Meur went to sleep, Meur would hold space that, yes, Meur's dream was coming true. Yes, Meur was a YouTuber in the partner program. And then when Meur would wake up, that would be the first thing Meur would think, because Meur was trying to hold space for it. Meur was like trying to make it true, you know? Like, Meur was really believing. Like, you know, faith can move mountains. And Meur really wanted to move this mountain. Really more of a hill. molehill, but Meur really wanted. Meur just feels like Meur's eyes are just like about to burst into tears at any moment. Could also be from not getting enough sleep, as you know, your eyes get tired. It's actually one of the first things to go. It's like your vision. You know, not your whole vision, but if you're sleep deprived, you're like your peripheral vision. It's one of the first like senses you start to lose, and then when you get more sleep, you get it back. But you know, your vision's very affected by sleep, so it could be sleep deprivation, or it could just be the emotions going through Meur right now. Anyway, Meur just loves dropping little facts. How facts to improve your life. But like when Meur went to bed, when Meur woke up, that was the first thing and the last thing Meur would think, because Meur just really wanted it to come true. And then it was sad for Meur because Meur had gotten into the habit of thinking that Meur's YouTube channel was back in the program. This was back in 2024, by the way, when Meur was reapplying. Meur was just hoping so badly, wishing so badly for it to come true. And then when Meur's reapplication had gotten rejected for a second time, and the appeal had also been denied for the second time, those next couple of days were really sad, because Meur would wake up and Meur would hold space for it, and then Meur would remember that it hadn't worked out. And Meur feels like this might seem like an exaggeration, and Meur's not trying to exaggerate, and Meur also hopes this is not like making light of other more serious issues, but it's just something that Meur just held so near and dear to Meur's heart, that it reminded Meur the first couple days, weeks after Meur lost a mother, Meur would have to kind of remember again that mother wasn't here, and it was similar to that. And Meur's not trying to make it sound like the YouTube partner program is more important than a person, but that's kind of just like the feeling Meur was going through, is that we can experience grief in all kinds of different ways. It could be like the loss of a job, or the loss of an ability, or the loss of a person. Like some people, they go through like accidents that change their body and their ability. They have to, kind of grieve and get over like what they lost. And I feel like that was what Meur was doing. Meur was grieving the loss of being a real YouTuber, living Meur's dream, being free in Meur's house, making YouTube videos. And Meur's not trying to say that it's the same thing as losing a person, which Meur has lost several people. So Meur knows they're not the same thing. But it was very similar to that feeling of Meur would wake up, and Meur would be holding space for the channel to come back in the program, and then Meur would remember that it hadn't, even though Meur reapplied, it hadn't come true. Meur had appealed the decision, and that hadn't, been accepted either. And it just made Meur really sad. But now Meur's like happy, but it almost feels unreal. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? What if Meur gets an email later tonight, like, oh, we've made a mistake. There was an error. You're not really in the partner program. Meur's so afraid. Meur's so scared. Meur's also really hopeful. Meur did wish for this to happen. What if just there was a delay? Because sometimes Meur hears about, that's all Meur's notes Meur wrote down. Meur went through all of them for you. But what if, some people talk about, when you pray for something or you wish for something, it's like the natural chronological order of time doesn't really apply. And this is, there's enough where I can explain this to you like succinctly because this video is long enough already. But it's like if you wish for something to happen, it's like, you know, like if you believe in God, like God answers prayers in God's own timing. You know what Meur means? Like, you might want an answer now, but God gives you the answer in God's own timing, not your own timing. And it's a similar thing, like when you wish for something, even if you're not praying to God, it's like the wish might come true at a different time than you'd expect. Or you might later have realized it came true in the past, which, you know, has happened to Meur, you know, where you realize what you wanted was something you had all along, or something you had a while ago and you forgot, but you remember, and it's so beautiful. And okay, this is getting kind of philosophical now. Meur really hopes Meur can bring back the old philosophy chats with you, because Meur loves those. Maybe Meur can like edit the videos to like cover up Meur's body parts or something. Meur don't know. And Meur also looks forward to having more, hopefully, chats with you, philosophical or otherwise. Meur also loves talking with you, as Meur said, about health things, because Meur wants us all to have good health. Wow. It feels like Meur needs to end this video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you especially if you were supporting Meur during the new YouTube channel era. Those videos were not as popular as the videos here, and that's okay. That happens, but thank you. If you've been with Meur from the beginning, which isn't even here anymore, thank you. If you're just here right now, thank you. Thank you for whatever amount of support you've shown the Meur. And Meur really, really hopes that this is the start of a beautiful friendship. Meur hopes that this is the start of something new and wonderful. And if Meur does have this channel for decades and decades, then what's a year and, I don't know, 9 months or whatever, 10 months, when we have the rest of this lifetime. So, you know, Meur doesn't want to get hung up on, oh, Meur should have reapplied last year or something. Like, you know, things happen for a reason, and the way that this unfolded, the recent events, has been really amazing. And Meur is really grateful for it, and Meur feels very fortunate. So can you tell there's like, there's like, this little tear is like, it comes in, it comes out. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the eyes. I mean, eyes just irritated. I don't know. Meur's eyes have been like watering, but it's not like full tears. It's just like, also like Meur keeps scrunching Meur's forehead. Meur's frontalis muscle. I don't know. Is Meur sad or just tired? Your goodness. Oh, Meur's falling apart here. Meur. But it is kind of emotional, but Meur's also like overwhelmed, and Meur's afraid to believe it. What if it is just an error? What if it's just silly? Meur's making this hour-long video and it's all just an error. And at the same time, though, Meur did delete a lot of videos. Meur really put in the work. So it makes sense that Meur would have the program back. But just Meur, you know, it's just that Meur had hoped so hard. And then Meur had stopped hoping. Or didn't know it was going to happen. Meur thought it was like the more you wished for it, the more likely it would happen. But like Meur said, sometimes the timeline isn't linear. Wow. Mysterious ways. Is Meur right? Well, thank you for everything. Meur really hopes this is going to be something wonderful for us and for YouTube. And Meur never wants to make an inappropriate video ever again. And Meur also wants to bring back the old videos, which may be inappropriate. Should we make a third YouTube channel? Like, where are we going with this, Meur? What is happening? What are we doing? It's just like, oh my goodness. I mean, can you imagine Meur was still editing the channel at 1 in the morning. And then at 1:54, Meur's in. Meur's back in the program. Like, what? Okay. Well, Meur wishes you all love and light. Meur is still trying to process what's happening. Obviously, talking to you has helped Meur, by the way. It helped Meur a lot. Like, Meur wrote, and then Meur wrote, like, on Meur's phone, and then Meur wrote in the book. Then Meur talked to you, and now let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is really happening. Yes, we're really a YouTuber again. Oh, we're so happy. You can see the ring light. This is the friend's house that has their own ring light. So instead of Meur's box light, Meur's using the ring light. So it makes a ring. Good times. It feels good to be back on the sofa. Meur hasn't made videos here at this house in a while. So it's good to be back. It's really, really good. And Meur can't wait to make more videos. Oh, Meur forgot. There's one more thing in this notebook that Meur hasn't said yet. Meur was going to save it for the end. Meur thinks this might be the end. Is that earlier when Meur was not in the partner program, it felt like Meur's wings were bound. And now that Meur's back in the program, Meur feels like Meur has the support Meur needs to succeed, to be a real YouTuber, to be a real boy, a real Meur. And now Meur can fly again. Meur's wings are unbound. And Meur knows, like, it's not just about the money. It's also, like, about knowing you're doing the right thing. Because it was hard for Meur. Because Meur thinks of herself as a good person, and so it was hard for Meur to deal with the rejection of YouTube saying your channel isn't good enough for our community guidelines, because Meur wants to be part of the YouTube community, you know, like, the money is definitely part of it, but it's also like being part of the YouTube community and having the support and knowing that you are celebrated by YouTube, you know, knowing that YouTube appreciates you and not YouTube is letting you hear even though you don't follow the community guidelines. Like, it just feels really good. It feels like Meur is on the right path. And it makes me feel really happy. And yes, Meur does plan to continue making content on Patreon and that other site. But if you go to Patreon, you'll see it. I'll give you the information. So you're welcome to check out Meur there. It is a very different, it's a much more tighter knit, very nice community that Meur has built, or that has been built around Meur. But here Meur wants to make it, you know, appropriate for YouTube's community guidelines. And maybe it's because Meur wishes Meur had followed Vimeo's community guidelines better. Although to be honest, that's a whole nother story, and there's a lot that went down with Vimeo. We're not gonna talk about that tonight. It's like, Meur might never talk about that with you, or but we're here. We did it. We're back on the sofa like old times. Except it's not all like old times. It is like old times when Meur's a partner again. But it's not like old times because so much has happened. There's been so much loss. But also there's so much hope. Alright, Meur's gotta stop. Meur's like gonna be philosophical. Meur will be philosophizing all night long. It'll be like 1 in the morning again. Be like, Meur, what did you do? You spent hours talking to the camera. Oh, please take care of yourself so we can make some good memories together. With whatever is coming for us in the future. Meur will keep working hard. We're so excited to. Meur's wings are free. Meur can produce content and be confident if YouTube likes it or not. And it's just gonna be so wonderful. Maybe Meur will get to quit Meur's jobs and live Meur's dream as a financially independent YouTuber after all. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But right now, Meur's just happy to be here. This is where Meur belongs. Meur is grateful for this very moment with you, with this channel, with the YouTube Partner Program. it's still sinking in. It hasn't even been 24 hours since Meur got the news. Like, it's barely been 24 hours since Meur, you know, like 24 hours ago, Meur was still editing the channel. And Meur didn't think it would even work, but Meur wanted to prove Meur's sincerity to YouTube. And Meur did want to follow the community guidelines. Meur wanted to be a good Meur, even if it meant getting rid of some of Meur's favorite videos. Like the One Small Meur video. It's like Meur's favorite. Is it? Yeah, Meur thinks it is Meur's favorite. Maybe Meur can redo the song with a more appropriate visuals. Okay, well, have yourself a good rest of your day, your night, your week, your month, your year, your life. We did it. We made it. Oh my goodness. We're so grateful for you. Wishes you all the best in your little world. And I can't wait to see you in future videos. It feels like Meur finally has a future. Meur has something. It was hard when Meur wasn't in the program because Meur felt like Meur was spending all this time and energy, and Meur didn't know if it was even going to work. Meur would ever get back to being a partner, and Meur didn't even know it was the point because Meur felt so helpless. And now Meur's back. Alright. Meur's done a lot of talking. You've done a lot of listening. Meur can't wait to hear you, talk back in the comments if you wish. Or, you can just kind of think about what Meur's saying just to yourself. Or however you want to do it. But thank you. It's so crazy. Okay, last thought. It feels like Meur's channel was built on inappropriate videos. How did Meur get into the program the first time with all those inappropriate videos? How? Was it just so that Meur could remember that Meur was once a partner? So that Meur could be a partner in the future? You know what Meur's saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense that Meur was able to become a partner originally because the videos were not that appropriate. But because Meur got in, Meur was able to remember that feeling of being a partner, and then Meur was able to become a partner later. And maybe Meur will now get to be a partner for years and decades. And maybe this is Meur's dream coming true. This is where we're at right now. Thank you, dear friend. Meur will let you go now. That was the last thing. No more philosophical insights. No more aha moments. Meur is just going to reach for this book. And Meur is going to give it a little hug. Meur's going to smile at you. And this video is going to end soon. After Meur says, bye-bye.